community. Also, both of these players having the same sponsor in Smashbox. But that just also means that we're going to have a little bit of an even better match, right? Because they know each other so well, they can adapt to each other so well, and we are seeing a different swordsman than expected coming out, but again, still a swordsman nonetheless in the form of Sephiroth.
Yeah, Sephiroth is a character that Cloudy has been considering for quite a while in here as well, and he's going straight for the cheekiness. You've seen Nair take so many stocks like that, but of course Cloudy knowing how to be patient in that situation and not losing his head. And here also, like, a thing that Cloudy does do with this character that I think even goes against his own most common playstyle is that he tends to stay at the ledge a lot, which is one of Sephiroth's greatest strengths, of course. So Nair is not going to have an easy time dealing with this character at the ledge.
Yeah, we already saw it a second ago with that ledge drop upbeat immediately coming out from Cloudy, and he's also doing a really good job of just boxing out Nair, making sure that he's using his superior disjoints to stop Nair from being able to invade his space. But as he tries for the up air there, Nair is going to be able to invade with what else but a Nair, and now has Cloudy stuck on the ledge in a little bit more of an unfavorable position than previously. The dash attack's not going to do it quite yet. He is going to be able to survive by the skin of his teeth, but another one of those big hits is going to decide this first stock. Oh no! Yeah. He falls just a little bit too far, doesn't realize he doesn't. I think Cloudy expected himself to have another jump. Maybe he thought he had wing, so he went a little bit too deep and ended up not being able to come back.
Yeah, you have to pay very close attention to that wing because it does go out at the most unfortunate of times. Sometimes it does happen like that, and it just went that way for Cloudy. Nair, rolling with the punches here and just looking to extend the lead that he already has. No, not going for the edge guard, Steven, now respecting Cloudy a lot more whenever he puts him off the stage this time around. Cloudy as well, taking his sweet time to make it back into the ledge, but that dash attack very, very effective by the ledge. And recent buffs as well, maybe not super relevant, but still, if there's any player in the world that's gonna know how to use that move, is for sure gonna be Nair.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you said it pretty perfectly a second ago, Roy, that Nair recognized the advantage that Cloudy kind of handed him a little bit, and now he's just taking it and running with it. But here comes the fully charged Giga Flare. Nair is going to be able to time the neutral get up to get past it. Now pouring on a little bit more damage, does a lot with that neutral beat into the dash attack. So well played by Nair, and he's going to be able to take game number one just like that.
Oh my goodness. Nair being able to recognize that as well. Second stock taken with that dash attack. And, I hate to sound like a broken record, but, a commentator once told me that Sephiroth is a light character, you know?
Yes.
So that is ever going to be prevalent in this matchup, and maybe even for Ridley as well, which is not the heaviest character. Of course, he's not as light as Sephiroth, not by a mile. But Cloudy's still gonna have to be careful about that. So I wouldn't have been surprised exactly if we see the switch. And it feels like throughout this tournament here, Cloudy has been opting to go Sephiroth first, test the waters a little, and then going full in with the Pyra and Mythra. And Mythra, of course, I think his Mythra really shines. And she is gonna, of course, be able to abuse the disadvantaged state for Ridley whenever that opportunity presents itself.
Right, this is the Pyra and Mythra that was able to qualify for the Smash World Tour, beating some of Mexico's finest players, and it's given the Nair the work right now. 98% already built up, manages to jump right over top of that side beat as well, and has Nair stuck on the ledge. You said it yourself during the last game. Cloudy is very, very proficient at keeping his opponents trapped on the ledge, and he executes it beautifully right then and there, punishing Nair for the jump get up and taking that first stock with barely any percent put on him. We're a minute in, Roy, and this is already looking so much better for Cloudy than the last game did.
Ooh, and the platform saving Cloudy right there. There's going to be a ton of damage, and also the lightning buster to add in a little bit more spice as well. He's going for seconds, and look at that pressure from Cloudy by the ledge. Relentless this man is. Oh, he tried to go for the roll read, which of course Pyra cannot do anything but shield and roll right there. And is she going to save herself? No, those fireballs are gonna cut her way back onto the stage, so Nair does have a ton of room to cover. However, it's still within reach.
Yeah, really, really well played during that second part of the stock by Nair to be able to just consistently punish the weaknesses, but you are not going to be able to survive through that dare F smash coming through from Pyra. Dead at only 70%, and are we at all surprised knowing this character, Roy?
I mean, I can pretend. Like, if you really
we
wanted
can
me
pretend
to.
to be surprised, but we're definitely not.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. That could happen as well. Like, the counterpick here also favors that sort of interaction for Pyra and Mythra, so even less surprising in that regard. But Nair is still fighting, though. Back a really great combo tool here for Mythra, and just very content here, Cloudy, with the little extensions that he can get. Of course, switching for a better opportunity at recovery. I've seen Nair steal some games, so I am not willing to count him out until that game screen is right in front of us. However, I think Cloudy has a very different plans, and those may include an even set so far.
Yeah, a beautiful F-tilt there. That was definitely part of Cloudy's plan. Getting that huge hit to be able to take out Nair's stock, and at 160%, he's definitely not going to be able to live through that. And here, Roy, is where I think we might end up seeing a little bit of a counter-pick war. Both of these players, like you mentioned previously, both of them have pretty deep pockets, right? Both of them have a lot of characters at their disposal. So I was thinking that we might see the hero come out, but no, Nair is sticking to the Ridley, just shaking his head, taking a little bit of a deep breath, resetting, and getting ready to go into this next game on his own counterpick. But his counterpick is actually just running it right back to Town and City, but he might be correct in doing so, almost finding the kill immediately.
That was a clenching right there, and Cloudy immediately counted his blessings, but getting tech chased once more and very wisely choosing to go for that combo afterwards. Great recovery from Cloudy, recognizing that Nair just was gonna stand right there, and that's the opportunity. No downer, no dice, using the platforms to be able to make it back. That was quite a trade, and that could have been a lot more dangerous. Nair going for those hard reads that are such a staple part of his gameplay, and this could go either way, but it's looking like Cloudy might take it first, and he is going to do that.
Right, Pyra and Mythra, they really only let characters land on the stage when they feel like it, if they're playing well, and we saw it right there. Nair just could not find his footing back on the stage. Cloudy knew it, took perfect advantage of it, and look at this ladder. That very nearly killed, but it is going to do 78%, and 78% is more than enough to take out the stock if Cloudy plays his cards right in this upcoming interaction. Finds the bear, tries to chase with side B, but ends up opening himself up a little bit. It doesn't matter, though, because Nair gets a little bit greedy, gets punished for it, and now Cloudy is yet again in control.
And Cloudy missed the punish right there, but not gonna miss that dash attack to take Nair into the last stock, and very happy as well. Cloudy to go even off stage. He knows he doesn't have a ton to lose. Nair trying for that same setup with the Space Pirate Rush. This should be an extension here, but only 30% so far. However, when you're talking in terms of Mythra, she could extend that. Like, she does not need to make a ton of damage with each combo when you can just do the same combo like 3 times in a row, or maybe even some variations. This is looking very, very dominant on the side of Cloudy. Let's see how he closes it out. That could have been a forward smash, and that would have definitely taken the game.
Yeah, Cloudy was looking for the footstool out of the side B, but wasn't quite able to find it. And, oh wait, he's gonna make it back. Great use of the aerial drift from Cloudy to be able to avoid Nair. Tries to go for the early prominence revolt, but Nair does manage to catch him rolling. So the down smash is going to do its job, and Nair at least brings us closer to an even game, but he's not going to have the opportunity to do that much more, as Cloudy just pulls the trigger on the up tilt and takes game number 3, putting himself on set point against his cohort from Smashbox.
Yeah, and that was perhaps the general prediction for this set. However, I cannot count Nair out just yet, as I was saying. Like, I have seen this man make the craziest of comebacks time and time again, more often than not, involving that cheeky up B that he has pioneered with Ridley, and that has given so many hype plays. Here, though, like, it almost feels like Nair at times has been getting stuck in his movement, like stuck on the landing positions, and as you said, like, it's not like it's gonna be an easy task to do versus Pyra and Mythra. And the same stage, I don't know if I agree with this at all. Maybe even to mix it, only to mix it up, right?
Right, like, you have counterpicker's advantage here, Roy. Like, it is fully within your rights to take your opponent to a different stage, especially when you've lost twice in a row on this stage against them. So I I definitely, like, I get the stubbornness that Nair is going for here, like, trying to prove that, yes, I can still win on this stage, I can still win with my main, but this is the third time that we've opened up this game with Cloudy just dominating the neutral, taking an early stock, and I can't help but think we might be seeing a slightly different story if Nair managed to establish a little bit different presence on a different stage.
Yeah, and the problem here is, of course, that this is the loser's side, so Nair would be saying goodbye to the tournament, and Cloudy perhaps on the brink of moving on to Nair again, and the Lightning Buster this time is actually going to kill Cloudy, finally getting the percent at which that was going to be very effective, and the damage keeps on piling on. Look at that last.
Again, Pyra and Mythra only let you touch down on the stage when they feel like it, when they feel bad for you. Otherwise, you're not getting the opportunity to play the game, and Cloudy is demonstrating that for us here brilliantly. And I think, Roy, it's safe to say, we gotta mention it, this matchup is like a -4 for Ridley. Props to Nair for trying to make it work, but like this looks so difficult for him in every aspect of the game. He's only given the opportunity to play the game like once every 10 neutral interactions. It's just so unfortunate. And the stage spike off of the up B coming through from Cloudy is going to decide that set, sending Nair out of the bracket at 7th place and moving himself on to face off against the loser of, I believe, Meister and SkyJ.